Oh, the sun's coming down, but you're clocking in. Here's some things that only Nightshift will understand. Something wicked this way comes. It's time for another episode of Paranormal Nightshift. Your fans' submitted story is told here. But that's the problem with ghost stories, isn't it? Seeing is believing. And nobody ever believes you if they didn't see it for themselves. Eventually, you even start discrediting yourself. What if everyone saw it, though? What if everyone saw the exact same thing? Emily writes in, I always wanted to be a teacher. See, I have ADD and I'm dyslexic, so I understand that not all kids learn the same, so you can't teach all kids the same. That's why I absolutely love field trips. But unfortunately, like most schools, our budget doesn't allow it. But I found out that a friend I went to college with is in charge of our town's local historical society, and they told us that we could go anywhere for free. Even though it's a relatively small town, it's rich with history, so we went to explore the Munroe house. And it's pretty creepy. It's like our town's Winchester house. See, Eleanor Munroe's husband worked for the railroad, and it was his job to secure property by any means necessary. And he definitely took his job seriously, especially that any means necessary part. Burning down houses, poisoning cattle. He always had an opinion that if the man wouldn't sell, maybe his widow would. After her husband's passing, Eleanor became fascinated with spiritualism, often holding seances in her house, communicating with all the spirits that her husband's deeds took. Or at least that's the story. I had a bus full of 9th graders, and that's the story I told. We were supposed to be there at 8 o'clock in the morning, and we arrived at 7:45. As I'm getting 40 or 50 9th graders off of the bus, a lady comes out from the 2nd-story balcony, dressed in period clothes. Will you please keep those dreadful children quiet? She went back inside, but we could see her peeking through the windows a couple of times. Everybody just kind of laughed. This is going to be a fun day. But then I get a text message from my friend. I'm running late. I'll be there to open the door in a couple of minutes. Sorry guys, but I'm the only one working today. And sure enough, he was the only employee working that day. The front door was bolted shut. Nobody would have been inside. And he wore jeans and a t-shirt. Nobody was dressed in period clothes. I felt my stomach drop when I saw the picture of Eleanor at the top of the staircase. Sure enough, the exact same woman from the 2nd-story balcony that yelled at the kids was Eleanor. It didn't take long for the kids to realize that we had had some sort of paranormal encounter. And I'm sure you guys can guess the emails I got that night. Emily, that is a great story. We're going to send you a Paranormal Nightshift sticker along with a couple other Nightshift stickers. If you have a great story, please send it in to Paranormal Nightshift. My messages are open. Have a great one and enjoy your nightmares.